Hello and welcome to Go Beyond Betty. We are still in North Carolina. We are in Murphy up at a cabin. And so we stopped by a farmer's market before we got here because we knew we were kind of far away from civilization. And we did bring some meat with us. So we're gonna do some vegetables today. So being in an Airbnb, I just wanna be sitting outside. I don't want to be spending all my time at the stove cooking veggies. So I'm gonna show you one veggie today that is just super fast and one that you probably already know about anyways, but you might not know the vegetable. So this is called a patty pan squash. My mom used to grow these when I was little and I would just devour them. I absolutely love it. It's like a zucchini. It's not like super flavorful. I'm just gonna cut it up into like big bite-sized pieces and just cook it with butter, salt, pepper. That's it. So you can do that on your own, but don't be afraid to try these. These are amazing. The other thing I'm gonna do that you probably not have heard of is okra. So okra can be super slimy, which is not delicious. So I keep it whole, I don't cut it all. All I've done is wash it, and I'm gonna put it in a really hot skillet. It doesn't have to be a non-stick, it could be any skillet. And I'm gonna probably use a really good fat, not butter, as much as I love butter. Butter is gonna be good for this because I'm not cooking at super high heat. These I'm gonna cook at a very high heat, so butter is not good because it doesn't have a high smoke point. If you want it to get ghee, which is a clarified butter, it takes all the milk solids out of it. You use it a lot in Indian cooking. You could use butter, but I'm just gonna use a good old delicious bacon grease fat. My friend Vinny made this for me years ago, and I continued to fill it with bacon grease and then keep it in the fridge. Isn't this adorable? So I'm just gonna scoop out a bit of this bacon grease in my hot pan and get my okra browning. It browns really quickly. It's only about 4 minutes or so. Then lots of salt on top. And honestly, I think they're as good as French fries when they're done. So let's get started. So again, you could use any kind of fat that you want. You could use olive oil. I just want it to be really flavorful. Look how gorgeous this is. This was the candle. You'd buy it. And don't be scared of fat. I don't know. Be more scared of like processed things. This is not processed. This is probably just a teaspoon, really, fat teaspoon. This is a copper chef pan. One thing I like about Airbnbs, I'm cooking in any kind of cookware that's out there, which is kind of exciting because I only know how my stuff cooks. I want to know how other things cook that I don't have. It's kind of a really nifty pan. And it is going to smoke because I do have it on pretty high heat. I've already washed my okra. It might be a little damp, but not super wet. And it's gonna make a lot of noise. Worry not. All right, as soon as you get it in the pan, sorry it's crackly, I wanna salt it right away because I want the salt to really stick to it. You know, I brought my salt with me. I'm not messing with somebody else's salt. Who knows what they have? They might have that Lady Morton. I want them really salty. Is it Morton, the lady with the umbrella?
There's 3 of them in that cabinet right there.
No thanks. And give them a good shake. A little harder to top than a square pan. That's it. Leave them alone. Check them in about 2 minutes and they'll have a nice brown color. Just keep shaking them periodically. A lot of my cooking is that. So it's time to give them a good shake. Thumbs out on the grill so I had to take over. So you can see there's just a couple spots that are starting to blister, and that's exactly what you want. Just keep it going. All right, they're starting to get there. It's been about 3 minutes. We want to keep blistering them and just keep moving them. All right, I've turned the heat off. I've got some nice blister marks, which is what I like. It's still bright green, so I know that it's going to still have that little bit of crunch to it. It's going to be super salty and have that bacon essence in the background. It will be delicious. So, bon appetit. I picked them up almost like French fries. You can eat the ends. If they're a thicker one, sometimes they're a little more fibrous. I always go for the little tiny ones. But if anything, then just throw out the little end part. But they're delicious. Yum! It's like fries. I love them. Yes, we know the deep fried okra is better, but this is the second best thing, right? So thank you again for joining me at Go Beyond Betty, where you are taking risks in the kitchen. We'll see you again next time. Bye.
Am I doing a video or a picture?
You're doing a video. Just put it.
Okay, cut. Here we go. Ready?
Yeah. So I just wanted to show everyone what you're doing and how pretty this is out here.
I will say, as a side note, Shannon's complaining about cooking in different types of ovens and stovetops. I've got to cook with gas, people.
I have to cook with electric. I'll trade you any day. So we aren't going down here. This is very, very steep. Tom, is this called a holler?
Down at the bottom's a holler, but really it's kind of a valley.
What's the difference between a holler and a valley?
A valley runs long ways, and a holler is just a hollow, like a depression.
Really? Are you making that up?
No,
Okay.
look it up.
All right.
Read a book.
Hey, good boy. Let's go inside. Not a long cooking bit. Fast and easy, which is just what I like. I was gonna say it's just like me. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you again next time. Bye.
And take whisks.